Yo, what's good, bandheads? We are back on the channel Crank Central. We're here this week in this video to look at what some are saying is the battle of the year so far. Texas Southern, my very own, shout out the Ocean Man, versus the Jackson State Sonic Boom of the South. Now, yes, let's get it out the way. Yes, I'm a student of TSU. I'm a former member of the Ocean, P-File Day. But if you are a frequent watcher of this channel, you know I'm pretty unbiased and I try to stay objective. My criticisms very rarely teeter into the lane of assuming things about the band or putting on my own, prejudgments about the band or biases or anything. And I try to make a lot of decisions based off of the music that's being played and the flow of the battle itself. I just want to get that out of the way because this is, of course, a huge battle that is a rematch from last year where we got our ass kicked. But this time we tapped in, we ready to go. And let's get into the battle. Now, this is actually a first on the channel. We were forced, yes, I mean forced, because I don't like to do this, to engage with a specific media team's footage, as apparently no independent videographers were there to record this battle, the battle of the year. But shout out to everyone who was either at the PV versus Gremlin battle or the Valley versus Alcorn battle. We'll be getting to those during the weekly repertoire, and that might get clipped out into a separate video later this week. But for now, let's get into this with the revamped and the new look Ocean of Soul media team. I did check this out. They are midfield from what I can tell with untampered audio. It was the first one to come up, so they didn't even have that much time to edit it for real. So let's see. Jackson, what you got? I have heard this before, but this is with a refined ear now. Good balance. Good tonguing. I definitely see that they got the travel band this time. 20 B-tones, 18, 20 mellows. They sound real balanced right now. They sound really, really balanced. Dog Team showed themselves in that intro for sure. They set a good start with, good tonguing. I'm my fault. I'm trying to listen and talk at the same time. This is crazy. I really wish I was at this game, but I had some matters to attend to. Good tonguing. Simple melody. Good phrasing from upper brass, the whole song. Good round, good opener. Pretty clean, pretty perfect. I'm not gonna lie, pretty loud, but nothing too crazy. So we'll give them a 2, just to start out with, just a 2. All right, trumpets. Good groove. Get them runs, mellows and trumpets. Good phrasing, mellows. Trumpets, good overtone. Good drop them, UFOs. Clean run. They grooving on them right now. I'm not gonna lie. UFOs are in the pocket. Good syncopated rhythm trombones. Good handoff with the melody. Keep it in front. Keep it in front. Don't lose energy, tools. Come on. Keep everything together. Come on, in this unison. No accuracy is really good right now. Phrasing is really good right now. The handoffs are really good right now. I love the balance. Every part is coming through. I just need a little bit more on some of those upper runs with trumpets, and then just clean up some of the dexterity. Good harmony. All right, walk up trumpets. Good handoff though. Clean handoffs. The only thing that you could want from that arrangement is just a little more, not cleanliness in terms of like some tonguing issues or articulation issues, but just for the trumpets to be heard more. I really like that song selection. It was really like something to call that off to what Jackson played. Like Jackson, I think they kept it a little bit safe. Tuba break in there. You repeated the main melody and whatnot. TSU really went for something a little bit out the box where like you really have to match the groove. A lot of dexterity, a lot of articulation required. Not perfect by any means though. But I'll give him a 2.5 to win the round. Not gonna lie. If you think I'm being, if you think I'm playing favorites, it is what it is, gang. I'm explaining everything. So if you disagree, you just disagree. But one thing I can tell you is that I don't get nothing from playing favorites. Not gonna lie. Okay. WT starting with a drive. Pass it off to trombones. This gives me like Flowers vibes, like bright pop song, marching speed, marching tempo. Good mellows. Trumpets. Watch yourselves on the melody. Other than that Scream Squad, when y'all in that upper middle register, yeah. Damn, that could have creased. That could have creased mellows. I wanted that to be a little cleaner. Oh, two. Kind of got a little bit dry in the middle part. Oh, trumpets. Hold on, let me give them their credit. Let me go back. I was trying to give justification for Jackson's score at the same time. Good walk down. Not a good run. Good chord on that, trumpets. I know that's my keys. And Mickey. Come on. Red and Daryl too, probably. I know that melody, I know that walking part is supposed to be like in between everything. I still want to hear it though. Tubas. Okay, trumpets. This is a really dark, a really cool key to write in. Shout out to Mr. Alexander, because once again, if you were here like last month during the PV stream and the video, dissonance. Dissonance is this guy's like bread and butter and just like tension. These chords, this key has a lot of tension, and the band is leaning a lot into it. Not the cleanest though. Is that Daryl dipping like that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Them last like 8 bars, loud as hell from the UFOs, trombone. I hear that wall. I hear that wall, OE. I hear that Josephette. P5 smack. You know what we do. You know what we do to them diggity dogs. Yeah, I'm not clever. I got that from here. This is a cool song though. Let's hear how it sounds in the camera for real though. Attacks. Good job sustaining all those. Trumpets are getting swallowed now. Trumpets were getting swallowed in like the real second half of that song. It has some really great power that I think like was really brought out in like the intro. Transition into the melody, I want to say. Like kind of like a pre-chorus maybe? I don't know. It's hard to say like a pre-chorus in a rap song like this. Really strong for everyone, and everyone like had their moments except like trumpets. But it was like simple crank 2, I want to say. So I'll give them a 2. That's a tie for that round. Man, this is a good battle. This is a good battle so far. This is a really good battle so far. All right. Just getting into the song too. Usually Jackson will have like a pretty big opening, but nah, straight to the trombones. And this is where the song selection starts. Who's gonna win this? Who's gonna win the crowd? To be honest with you. Good handoffs. Good run into the fall. Baritones. Trumpets, mellows. Baritones. And y'all fell. And them trumpets. Oh, God. Okay. Ooh. Don't let it lose energy. Don't die out either. Wow. Trumpfunk fell on that song really all season, and especially even going back to last spring when they first played Like That. The thing that everyone said that was like low-key undefeatable and unfuckwittable for Jackson was the overtone and the strength of their trumpet section. Trumpfunk was like really coming alive and like has been unstoppable so far this season. And on a song that like they're not the busiest on, they just kind of fell apart in the second half when they were supposed to provide some like pretty consistent overtone and some cover for the baritones. Baritones a little fluffed a little run. Mellows, they accented some stuff, but it didn't sound as strong as it did on some of their previous songs. And then just like the full trumpet set, you don't hear 40. You maybe hear those screamers, and like not even all of them really. On that song specifically, that is just, oh, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really like that. Like one thing that Jackson has been like really dominating at is just like the level of consistency of execution that they give, specifically in the upper brass. Like even if the mellows aren't as strong as you want, like they've fallen apart like maybe like on a couple runs so far this year, and like for a couple of parts, that was one of them. And low-key the second half of that is kind of make or break on the overtone and the bright sound that they produce, and they didn't produce it just now. 1.5. I didn't think I was gonna give a score that low this battle. I'm not gonna lie to you. Wow. 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 Alexander. Okay. Good feel, good crescendo. Good counting. And Funk Train is mastering that orchestral, like, good job staying on tempo. Oh my god. Well, I was saying this Funk Train sounds like an orchestral pit right now. Make the transition. I hear you, trumpets. Be free. Wanted that to be a little bit cleaner. Tip of the tongue. Strong. Good phrase. Dynamics. The contrast. P5 ate the fuck out of that shit, nigga. Yeah. One of them. One of them, boy. One of them. That's a 3. That's a 3. That was perfect. And by perfect, do I mean like literally no mistakes? No. Some people in that band that don't know the music. Some people in that band that aren't confident on transitions, that aren't confident on pickups. That's every band. That's every piece of music. In terms of the blend between arrangement, power, especially tempo, especially for something like that. The dynamic contrast, and not just like getting softer, coming back up, crescendos in the first four. Not that simple. No. The ability for like this section to play soft within the same section of the music, that trombones are playing some accented jump chords, that creates a blend and creates a sound that is so magnificent. And when it's executed to where you can still hear both parties, it doesn't sound out of place, it doesn't sound sporadic, that's how it sounds like. Now, was there a little bit of fluffing with, I want to say it was a trumpet run going towards the middle of the piece? Yeah, not literally perfect, but as perfect as I think you can get for a close to 200 person ensemble. It's a 3. It's a 3, man. Jackson has some 3s in their book though. Jackson, they have some. Okay. Trumpets came back. The monotony of the trombone melodies is starting to sink in. Even though it's a different feel of the song, I think this is the 3rd song with a trombone driving melody after an opening intro. Good harmony. Trumpets disappeared in that last phrase. I don't know if that's just high for baritones or if like not everyone was playing that. I don't know. I can't tell. I'm iffy on some of the clarity, specifically for mellows. I don't know what they're doing for half the song. I was talking over that. Sorry. I was talking over that. Good mellows. Mellows and trumpets, first off, Scream Squad is going for broke and they're coming out with $0.00. Second, the mellows just kind of disappear like in the middle of that song and like the later middle part of that song, and I really just can't really tell like what they're doing for a lot of it. And so it makes it really weird because like I'm trying to figure out like, okay, who are they accenting, what's the counter melody or whatever, and then I hear like somebody play something and I'm like, is that the part? Please tell me.
Please let me know.
Not even really trying to like rag on them. Like I don't even think the song selection's that bad. That's one thing that like I kind of disagree with the early opinions on this like I don't think that the song selection on their part has been bad at all. I just think the execution kind of slipped a little bit with the level of difficulty, in my opinion, not really matching what TSU played in round 1 and round 3. I'll give them a 2. All right. Pollard. All right. And that pickup didn't need to be tongue the hardest, so I get it. Ooh, Funk Train's grooves have gotten a lot better from last year on a few of these songs. Good phrasing UFOs and great volume trombones just fill. I'm cool with this unison if you just phrase the right way. Don't fall apart on it. Y'all playing the same thing. If someone's out of place, I'm gonna hear it. Good run, tuba. Trumpets. UFOs too. Y'all getting lost in the mix. Now this part is not as strong as the last time. I was gonna say end it pilot. The longer it went on, this is the worst signature for Sando as well. Yeah, that fell apart. The longer it went on, the worse it sounded. 1.5, man. God, trumpets on those scaling up melodies, even within unison, y'all just kind of falling apart. UFOs on y'all's little counter melodies, like in middle range, even at lower volume. Yeah, I could still hear y'all fucking up back there. Yeah, 1.5, gang. 1.5. Jackson gets that round. In my opinion, a little bit comfortably, but issues on both sides. Okay. Very interesting trombones. This is a hard key to sound good in. This sounds like something, and a few of y'all are gonna get me when I say this. This sounds like something Jackson would play in like 2018. And that is not an indictment on 2018 song selection, not an indictment on, well, it's on their song selection. It's not an indictment on their level of play. This just sounds like it's from that era. I don't even really know how much more to describe it. Good resolved chord. Opinions. The hardest part about these videos is always like hearing something, even though this is not the first time I've heard it, and then like give your opinion. My opinion first and foremost is that that's not something I wanted to hear Jackson play. Like the song just kind of like, they just played it. Like I don't really get anything out of that. Like the melody was like I get it. The handoffs, they made sense. Like what was voiced, it made sense. The trumpets didn't sound bad. Like they were playing within a little bit above the meat of the horn in the upper register, and I could hear a pretty sizable amount of them. I'm satisfied with that. Until the trombones got the melody, I found their part very, very interesting. I don't really know what the big takeaway is from that song. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I don't really like it, especially at this point in the battle. Like that's a song, that's a key, and that's like a level of like emptiness in a song that like you play when you're like really like either half the battle, you're just trying shit out, or like when you're really trying to shift the tide of the battle, and that didn't shift the tide of the battle. That I can tell you right now. You know what, man? I'll give it a 2. They played it. They sure played it. They sure played it. Like I don't know. I don't really have that strong of an opinion on that song at all. Ooh. Immediate vibes. Immediate vibes, immediate balance, power, and then the kick in with the fuck trade. Cool. Oh my god. Nah, that's how you set a tone. That's how you, like, if the battle continued from here, I think this is the last round. That's how you shift it. Keep it going, trombones. Keep it going, trombones. They killing this. They killing this. Amazing decision by Hunter to double up them trumpets and the mellows. It sounds amazing. Oh my god, and that walk up. Nah, bro. Finish it out. Mellows. Spray it. No cap. Batitude should be proud, gang. Batitude should be proud. This is the second battle in a row that like y'all just did y'all job, sat on top of the band, and y'all got the smallest brass section in this band. That is so new for TSU. That is so new for TSU to have the smallest brass section with the UFOs. And y'all still sitting on top of everybody, leading melodies. Shout out to my voice, man. Shout out to Brian. Shout out to Tyran. Shout out Kai. Right? Oh my god. Shout out the rest of 22 and 23. Oh my god. And y'all shitty ass crabs. Still got the juice. Oh, that's a 2.5, by the way. 2.5. Not quite a 3. We ain't giving them out like candy now. The finisher, man. Bigger than everything. Oh my god. I wish we got to play this as like a real finisher last year. I think this is a Zero song. This song is too loud to be a Zero song. Whoa. Oh man, P5 been doing their job too, bro. Shout out my boys. It's a surreal feeling, man. It's a surreal feeling. First off, like just off the way that the battle has been going, I don't even know. I haven't checked the scores. I want to say this is a victory lap. Yeah. Woo, that B flat. No one was sharp too. No one overpitched. And I know y'all still playing that open. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. They're doing the damn thing. Let them have it. Let them have it. Yeah. That's it, man. Let's get to these scores. Well, y'all. Texas Southern won. Look, I like I said, this is not my first time hearing this. I wanted to really wait for some independent videographers to come out with their clips first, so I could like do that and be impartial and like make sure that it's like from the 50, it's in a neutral spot, it's with professional, you know, gear. But I guess no one was at this battle aside from like the Rogers brothers. So like shout out to them and shout out to everyone else who like was on the field or in the stands, like on live on Facebook, or that later uploaded their videos. But like I mean, I'm gonna go with the media teams, at least according to this. Like TSU won 11.5 to 9.5. When I first listened to this, I thought that this was closer to a tie. Like I mentioned mid battle, I don't think that Jackson's problems with song selection are as, you know, like varied or evident as like some people have made them out to be, especially in the last couple rounds. Some clarity issues and some just projection on the half of like their upper brass, I just don't think we're there, to be honest with you. The song selection was definitely not as good as TSU's, especially just the feel and everything. And especially with TSU basically giving away that Beyonce round, it's like that should have definitely like, and granted it was the 4th round and they came with it on the 5th round, but like usually Jackson's song selection and execution is like A1, and those are the two most glaring things that just weren't the case this battle. And especially for Trumpfunk to fall apart on some of the songs that they did, that was also unexpected, because that was the one instance where everyone is like, yeah, no cap, Trumpfunk should destroy T-Con. Everyone was saying that. Everyone thought that. Everyone thought that was a foregone conclusion. And they definitely have the screamers. And don't get me wrong, TSU's Trump, like T-Con, I love y'all. I really love y'all boys. But y'all still fell apart on a few songs, especially that 4th round. Y'all fell asleep on Pollard's song. But it wasn't much better on the other side either. That's really troubling. Not for like the foreseeable future, but like, you know, just the fact that everyone had penciled that in for sure. For that guarantee to fall apart in basically like, I want to say rounds 3 and 4, and then really just never like asking the band to really like play anything as challenging or as like enjoyable as what TSU was playing. That ended up being the catalyst for them just never hitting the heights that TSU did. Now, if you were standing in the stadium and you heard more cracks from one side than the other, then, you know, that can go for you as well. I also attempted to point out any type of like mistakes and fall offs that I heard, but we don't do the deduction thing over here. Everyone messes up. Everyone gets one. It's when it's excessive. It's when it's for an entire section. It's when it's for an entire part of the song, and it's when it therefore like renders the song unenjoyable or just not a cohesive piece. And in that case, TSU executed more and better and on harder pieces, if not just like busier pieces that were more pleasing to the ear. And what more can you ask for from a battle? So cool little 5 and out, man. We don't need these long battles for it to be great. Keep that in mind 2 weeks from now for TSU versus Southern. Please don't pull out no bullshit. So crazy, man. Down goes the sonic boom of the South. And you can see where they go down and where their rating goes down when we look at the power rankings on this week's weekly repertoire that we'll be doing probably Monday night. So tap into that. If this video is live at that time, you could probably just click the icon because I'm live right now. But until then, and until the next battle, thank you for watching. I appreciate everyone. Peace and crank up.